Hello everyone, I am Harika Shinde from Institute of Aeronautical Engineering. I am from Computer Science and Engineering branch from CSE B section. I am from second year. Today I am here to share and present my AAT concept video of a course Soft Skills and Interpersonal Communication. Let's begin. My topic is leads the mistakes to be avoided in the group discussions. So my topic is to explain and to list the mistakes to be avoided in the group discussion. So first and foremost thing, what is group discussion? Group discussions or GD, a type of discussions that involves people sharing ideas or activities. People in the group discussions are connected with one basic idea. Based on that idea, everyone in the group represents his or her perspective. So here are the mistakes must to be avoided in a group discussions. First and the foremost thing is that don't take the lead if you don't know the topic. Ignorance is one of the biggest problems in the GD round. If you know the topic well and are confident about it, it makes sense to initiate the discussion. If not, then it's wiser to wait for others to start. There is no harm in being the second or the third speaker as it will give a chance to reflect and understand the topic and put in some valuable input, earning yourself better points. Next, don't hesitate to take the lead if you know it. On the other hand, if you're well versed in the topic and are fairly confident about initiating the discussion, then you must not hesitate to do so. For it's quite true. The candidate who initiates discussion get noticed and if he puts invaluable inputs is also awarded some bonus points. If you speak without proper knowledge on the topic right at the start, it leaves a negative impression. However, hesitating to speak even if you are knowledgeable on the subject is mainly because of lack of practice. So make sure to participate in as mock GDs as you can. Next, don't copy or follow someone else's ideas or comments. It is essential to remember that in a GD or a group discussion, if you just simply go on to repeat what others are saying, then you are making no valuable additions to the group discussion. It leaves a bad impression for yours on the evaluator. Also, not to mention, your elimination is imminent. In case you have no knowledge on the topic or completely in the dark about it, then it's best to play smart, listen to other speakers, analyze their answers, add some point to it. If you can or think what else can be said along those lines. Any idea that you put forward must not be something that has been previously said. So don't copy or follow someone else's ideas or walk in their path and comments. Don't contradict your points. This is a very common mistake that most students make during a GD round, that is group discussion round. For most of the times, the topic given in a GD round are debatable. You may stand either in the favor or the argument or against it. But what happens here is that you end up contradicting your own points and often fail to realize that. And when this happens, the evaluators see you as someone with no actual stand and lack of confidence in your thoughts, which, of course, is not a desirable quality in the managers of tomorrow. So don't contradict your own points. Next one. Avoid interrupting others. Group discussions are meant not just to evaluate your speaking skills, but also your listening skills. Interrupting someone often leads to negative points. For remember that a topic might seem as that of a debate, but a GD is a discussion. So don't go on interrupting others while they are speaking. Listen to the points and then put forth your wish, whether they be in a favor of it or an against it. It will help you earn more points and express yourself more effectively. Don't just speak once. Contribute during the entire discussion is the another and the foremost point of a group discussion's mistakes to be avoided. This mistake is something that can be easily avoided with a little presence of mind. What students usually do is try to speak all their points in a single go, in a single chance. The problem is that they fear they may not get another chance to speak. But that is not the wise move to make. Break all your points in a 2 to 3 different parts and try to focus on one key word at a time. Don't spill all beans that you have to say in a single go, but rather present your opinion over 2 to 3 times. Also, make sure whatever you speak is of value and not repetition of what you are someone else has previously said. Next, don't lose confidence. Getting nervous, jitters, or experience lack of demand is not uncommon during a group discussion. For the most part of your performance in a group discussion depends on the topic given by the evaluator. So, if something goes wrong, like if you state a point wrong, a lot of our aspirants get nervous and lose confidence. But the point here is there is no use crying over a spilled milk. Everyone make mistakes, but what counts is that how you quick and how good you recover from it. Take it as a challenge and try to attempt to bounce back and correct your mistakes, while at the same time add some valuable points to the discussion. Not everything you speak might be acceptable to the group, but how you speak it and how much value is added to the group is what counts for the evaluator. Don't Another thing is don't mumble, be audible. Remember that all the candidates around you are looking to impress the evaluator and each one is striving to put forth their points. The scene at a group discussion often becomes like a fish market. Because of that, as everyone is speaking but nothing is audible, speaking in such a din is a waste of both your effort and time. Also, if you have a weak, low, or timid voice, you stand no chance. You could either wait for the convention to settle down, or if you have a strong voice, then you could try to lead the discussion. Put forth your pain and try to settle down the conversation by speaking in a slightly higher volume. It will help convey your message and your ability to lead the group in a situation like this would leave a good impression on the evaluator. Next thing is emotional outburst. It is true that every one of us has an emotional attachment with a particular topic. These attachments should not carry you away. Often, people start losing focus, getting angry, and deviate from the topic during an emotional outburst. Keeping in mind that you are being noted, put your opinion forward in calm and appropriated manner, drifting away from topic. The goal of any discussion is to arrive at a consensus. Stay clear of any points that can drift the topic away from reaching a conclusion. One way of doing this is to consider what you are saying and analyze whether it applies to the context. Try to be brief and to the point. So, thank you. First, let me list all the topics that are shared here PPT. First and the foremost mistake to be avoided is don't take the lead if you don't know the topic. And the next is don't hesitate to take the lead if you know it. Next one, don't copy or follow someone else's ideas or comments. Don't contradict your points. Avoid interrupting others. Don't just speak once, contribute during the entire discussion. Don't lose confidence. Don't mumble, be audible. Next, emotional outburst, drifting away from topic. Here are the 10 points which I have listed in the topic that to be avoided in a group discussion. Thank you.